There's a large wraparound porch on the back of this house, which is one thing that every good Southern home needs.
When you look at the square footage of the house, there's a lot of porch square footage, and that was very intentional because we want to encourage people to be outside and to connect with the environment and nature, and those are the spaces that a lot of times are the most comfortable.
There are 3 distinct zones and areas out on the porch. Right in the center, there are 2 large sectional outdoor sofas for lounging. And then at each end, there are 2 different dining zones. On one end, Suzanne has taken 2 rectangular outdoor tables and pushed them together to make one large square table. This is a great idea if you often have a lot of people coming over and you regularly feed a crowd. On the other end, there's a much smaller table that's just set for 4, so this is a great spot for morning coffee or lunch, and not when you're entertaining and feeding the whole big family. The furniture out on the porches has been really selected to be a real mix of materials. One great thing that Suzanne does when outfitting porches is she does not use one set of furniture that completely matches. She really mixes all the pieces together. And there's just a nice mix of different materials and finishes so that the porch feels collected and not bought all at once. The real hit of color on the porch comes from the beautiful blue striped rug. It adds such a nice bit of pattern and color underfoot. Suzanne has accessorized the tops of the tables with a lot of different objects like lanterns, candles. There's also several different pots full of moss and just really easy care plants throughout the entire porch. There's also a lot of containers around the perimeter of the porch that have great summer plantings in them like caladiums, herbs, and ferns, and things that are well suited to this Lowcountry location. There's also several outdoor fans that help keep air circulation going on the porch. There's a path that leads you out onto the dock that sits out on the water. There are Adirondack chairs out on the dock, and there's even access if you have a boat, and it's just such a beautiful vantage point and view. Outdoor living is a key component of this house. It's really the mission behind Palmetto Bluff as a community to integrate nature into every different aspect of the house, and that's done so beautifully here on the big wraparound porch.